Good morning, all you joy bringers, joy seekers, and joy makers. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday so far and that you had a wonderful summer. A huge thank you to CSS Sports and Leisure for making the events for Active Wellbeing Week happen so beautifully, and a huge thank you to Abby at the Cabinet Office, 2 events we had at the Cabinet Office. Jennifer at HMRC Liverpool, a huge number of colleagues. I think we had about 27 at that event, and to Louise at the Carers Commission in Liverpool, and to Rosie up in Edinburgh at the Crown Office. Thanks so much for taking the initiative on and inviting me along to deliver Joy Work sessions. So holidays, we have joy at the top of our list, yeah? We have joy, we have fun, we have having a good time at the top of our list. I wonder, 2 top tips for today, if we had that at the top of our to-do list from this moment on for the rest of the day. That word joy. That word joy. Even if you started writing what that word joy meant. Joy, fun, connection, abundance, love, lightness, playfulness, energy, excitement, inclusion, warmth, compassion, all of the words that come from joy. And then the rest of the day today, we look for that. We look for the joy. If we look for the joy, we'll find it. If we look for misery, we'll find it. And the more we look for joy, the more we're training those neurological pathways to bring more in. And that path that looks for joy, will be smoother, and it will be easier to look for the joy. We've got a negativity bias, haven't we? So it's good to focus on bringing more joy in, because we're so hard on ourselves, right? And joy needs to be our priority. Us feeling good about ourselves needs to be our priority. It has to be our priority, because then we're the best versions of ourselves. So that's the first top tip for today. Second, any wee worry thoughts come. Any wee worry thoughts come. Now, I know what my worry thoughts are, and when we meditate or when we do really nourishing things like go for walks or clear our space, deep belly breathing, when we're laughing, when we're doing some yoga, we go swimming, we begin to become aware then, when we're taking time out, just what those worrisome thoughts are. So if they pop up, have a laugh at them. Have a laugh at them. Just have a laugh at that wee thought, because if we laugh at that wee thought, it doesn't get any bigger and it doesn't overwhelm us. And if we expect the good and we know that just to ignore that wee thought, then we will be happier people during the day, because 90% of what we think about is repeated. It's repetitive. We don't need to pay any attention to it. We can have a wee laugh at it. And when we laugh at it, we're more at ease, we're peaceful, we're lighter, and actually we bring better to the world. So there's my wee top tips. It is Mental Health Week on October the 10th, and it's a great opportunity for workplaces to have, I'm sure that there's lots of initiatives going on. I'm sure that Gail and everybody in the One Team Gov Wellness Camps are organising that. Love to see you all again. I've put a wee Happy Cloud meditation on the newsletter, because I know when I was emailing it to the participants who were part of the Active Wellbeing Weeks after we had the events, that it didn't go through. So have an awesome Thursday, and look forward to connecting with you all again in another wee month, and even coming down to see you all. Thanks. Happy Thursday.